about how box truck Chanel got created. I'm originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I went to Granville High School. And for those who know me, know that I'm a very competitive person, far as being in sports, basketball, track and field, swimming, tennis, you name it. I was in it because I felt like I need to be great at whatever I do. I did hair in the inner city. I was one of those type of teenagers at the age of 17, had like 10 to 12 people lined up on the porch, waiting to get their hair done. But I'm like, people be wanting hookups, deals, and, stuff like that. And I'm like, if there's 24 hours in a day, how much more money can I make? Because, it just wasn't enough for me. I wanted more. Now, I always knew I wanted to live in a bigger city to be what I always wanted to be. That's when I realized it's time to move. 2015, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. And that's where my life started to change. I went ahead and picked up a 9 to 5. Knowing me, created a side hustle. I'm also an artistic type person. So I started a shoe business. I used to customize shoes. But I'm like, well, I still made money, but it wasn't enough. So I need to create another business. And I'm a firm believer, if one business don't work, create another one. Don't sit and wait to where, you wait on your business to pop, which, sometimes it worked that way, but no, that was not my passion. So I decided to start an eyelash business, but I'm like, you know what? If I start this eyelash business or start a boutique or sell hair, it's a lot of women already doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, like I told you guys, I'm very competitive. Why would I do that? And is it gonna bring a lot of money for me? So how can box truck Chanel stand out? Which at the time I was not box truck Chanel. I'm Chanel, by the way. How could Chanel stand out? So that's when I got introduced to real estate. I was not a realtor. I was actually a wholesaler. So I actually look for distressed homes in upcoming neighborhoods, and I will put them under contract and close that deal, which I was successful in real estate. However, it's not fast money, but once you close that deal, you will see your rewards. And also, the pandemic happened. Lost my job, y'all. They laid me off. But guess what? It was during tax time. So I had about 5 racks. And I got a good friend of mine by the name of Box Truck Shorty. So I hit him up and I was like, man, I see you got your logistics company, up and running. Man, I need to look for another stream of income or create another business. So he was like, girl, if you don't go ahead and start your business up. And I'm like, man, you right. And he the type of person, he not gonna really just hold your hand. He gonna want to push you so you can, obtain the knowledge yourself, And that's what I did. I was always on YouTube, day and night. I've learned about box trucks from front and back just by watching people's videos. Demetrius is one of them. So big ups to Demetrius too. Go follow him as well. He's big in the box trucks too. So I put my plan together. I literally wrote my plan down and I started executing. Once my authority became active,
What's going on, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up to everybody? Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Kirk. You know, I'm back again with the next live, man. I am in the building. Let's go, man. Shout out to everybody that's dropping in. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the live. You know, all it gets down here. Shout out to District Boss. Shout out to Norman. Shout out, yeah, man. Check it out, man. This one gonna be heated, man. So you get it. You better have your pepper license, man. You better have your pepper license because this one going is gonna be good. Uh, shout out to Devante. Oh man, my man said her story was just getting good. See, here's the thing with me. Okay, here's one of the thing that I find out and what I've noticed about YouTube, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. Okay, which is fine. I guess it's a culture thing. You know what I mean? It don't take anything for you to be who you are to proclaim that you're successful. I guess put on a nice outfit, get your hair well done, uh just look just look very very nice, and you can put a camera in front of you and just say anything out of your mouth and people will believe that you have success. Now, with that said, a reason why I brought up that girl is because like many YouTubers, it's a trend and they follow the trend. And I was gonna pull a lot of other videos and just show you guys, the inconsistence of a lot of people. But you know what I always say on my channel, history is best qualified when it is documented. So I want to start with this. Hold on, I want to start with this girl right here because she has a story that she was telling. Let me bring her back up. Okay, so this is her right here. Where's her channel? I want to show you something. This is and this is what I'm going to be talking about today because a lot of people and people got their choices. You can do whatever you want. I'm just saying a lot of people go on social media to get guidance to be successful, which is fine. Okay. But what I find is a lot of you guys who watch these people and follow these people, these people are these people are some of the most, I don't know. This is her channel, okay? Her name is Boxtruck Shorty. She got 3 videos. She got 1,402 subscribers. 1,042. She got 3 videos. She got a video where she's promoting her business here. And then she has a next video where she's in the truck just playing random sound, music, and just looking cute. And then she has a video where I was showing you guys. This is the one where she was sitting down and telling you how she become very successful. Okay, now you would think that a woman that come on the internet, and I'm not attacking women, but I'm you would believe that a woman that come on the internet and say all these things that there will be history of this. You get what I'm saying? This video was a month ago, but if you go and look at her shorts, those shorts was probably like 6 months ago. You get what I'm saying? And so the reason why I bring these type of topic up and bring these things to light, the delusion of these box truck YouTubers, is that they create a world that is a fantasy that the only person that believe in that type of fantasy is the creator of that world, which is her and a lot of other YouTubers, right? Um, but here's my problem, and here's the thing that I have um that I have noticed over the years, that I A lot of you guys who watches these content creator, you fall for these stuff. You like these stuff. You actually love these type of content. You know what I mean? You're like a pretty face girl, sits down in something very tight. She went from trucking, now she's in real estate. I'm gonna talk about that because here's another thing. Let me just say this before I even jump. Here's another thing. Shout out to Ray, shout out to Tony. Here's another thing. In the United States of America, Black Americans are the only ones seems to have multiple businesses with multiple stream of income, yet it never reflect their lifestyle, never reflect the achievement and the desire that they promote to you guys. I own 5 trucks, but I live in the hood. Why you don't leave the hood? Well, you know, the cuz is there. Okay. When you gonna leave? You're a millionaire, but you're still in the ghetto. You drive a Mercedes, but you're still in the ghetto. You got 5 businesses, but somehow you can't leave the crackhead and the shooting and the robbing. You can't leave that lifestyle alone. Is that a mindset or that's just you just being comfortable? You get what I'm saying? It never reflects. Like a white man will go to school and become a dentist, a doctor. Do you know that most doctors and dentists, attorneys, do you know that the first 5 years of their career, they are almost in over off $1 million, some of them even over $1 million in debt? By the first 3 to 5 years of their career, they're paying off debt. Between student loan, cars loan, home loan, a whole bunch of stuff that they got to pay for. By the time a doctor and an attorney get it through their first 10 years in their career, they literally didn't make any money. They were just paying off the loans that they were acquiring while acquiring success. Yeah, we in the Black community somehow are very successful, but then your lifestyle show contrary to what you're talking about. And this is why I'm telling you, the illusion, the delusion is real. We'll talk about it today. Yeah, I rent a box truck. I make $1 million. But you're still in the ghetto. Yeah, I got a box truck. Get what I'm saying? It's crazy. But people like her can come on the internet and they can sell you with no history. You don't see her. She said, "Oh, I've got a truck. I'll start a 5,000." She make a look. She have a video standing up in front of 2 trucks. Then she have a next video. Go on her channel. I can promote her because ain't nothing there to watch. I already show you what she got. She ain't got nothing. She got a cute face. She's an old woman with a pretty face. That's it. See what I'm saying? Y'all like this stuff because, again, no success. So now she has a video coming out and say, yeah, hey. So that's one of the video. There's many more I wanted to bring up, but I want to talk to you guys without no videos. I just wanted to show you guys that these are the type of stuff that y'all like. Her name is Box Truck Chanel. The name itself should be, she got one video. It was a month ago. She got 650 views. And if you go on the videos,
with flock,
you're going to see, people, look, you see people over here. This is her comment section. People asking her question. One guy right here say, I got a multi-family dwelling in Atlanta. He said, let me in. She haven't answered. This is a businesswoman. This guy said, how many do you start off paying your driver? She said, I ain't answering you. You too nosy. That's what she said. That's why you never get no answer. Because that's a common question in the black community. Y'all want to know how much money people pay people. You get what I'm saying? This guy asks, how's it going right now in the box truck game? Any good broker to share? So he's either scared to come in because he's scared to invest. So he wants to know her opinion. And also, while he's asking that, he wants good brokers. She never even answered him. First of all, let me tell you why she didn't answer you, sir. How's it going on in the box truck game right now? You know why she never answer you? Because you see it as a game. That's why she never answer you. And she ain't got no brokers to share with you because she ain't in the box truck business. See, if you were smart, you wouldn't have asked that question. But hey, I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, man, let me get this thing going, man. Let me just jump in. How is everybody's doing, man? Shout out to everybody that's coming in. Norman, Grace Logistic. Man, listen, man. Today I want to talk about the delusion of the box truck YouTubers. Delusion. It's crazy. It's a madness. Delusion. Got a next YouTuber who tell you can rent box truck and make $1 million by renting box truck. You can gross $1 million. Let me say something about that. The only way you make $1 million is unless you link up with one of them Jamaicans that are pulling a lot of weed and cocaine out of Miami and shipping it to Chicago, New York, New Jersey. Unless you're picking up stuff from California and bringing over to Pennsylvania. Unless you are running out of Arizona and Texas and taking all that pallets and pallets of weed. That's how you're going to gross $1 million in a renter truck. Otherwise, from that, they're lying to you. And trust me, I know. I told you guys about my quote unquote drug dealer cousin who all of a sudden was interested in the box truck business, in the trucking business, and I turned him down. Because I know once you buy a truck and put it on my company, then he's going to ask little favors like, yo, man, I got a package I want you to pick up. Then a package turned into a pallet, and then a pallet turned into 5 pallets. And then 5 pallets turned into 26 pallets of weed coming from California to Philly. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I know. And they're telling you that you can make $1 million doing box truck, running with one of the worst and underpaying company in the industry, which is Amazon. And y'all fall for that. Y'all fall for that foolishness. Get what I'm saying? So if you ain't got no drug dealer that is gonna sign you one of them cartel deal to pick up a lot of cocaine and weed, and you run around here, and I'm telling you, if you are 5 rent a truck and you sign up with one of them big cartel, then yeah, I can see you making $1 million. But you telling me that you got 5 or 6 rent a truck and you go to Amazon and you make $1 million, that is a lie. And I can back that up. You get what I'm saying? But hey, man, who am I? But people fall for that stuff. People like that stuff. You get what I'm saying? People like that stuff. They like, the illusion of getting uh in to the foolishness. They love that. We're talking about, a business that generates a certain amount of money. Let me show you what they say you're gonna use to make $1 million. I'm gonna show you. Hey man, when you guys come into live, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got an Amazon board here. Y'all didn't think I got access to Amazon? I got access to Amazon. You got a live load, $2.40 a mile. Some of y'all just love me some Amazon. Let's take a look at this 4-stop. 4-stop for $200. Kirky Fresh. Come on, Kirky Fresh. Pick it up in Amazon. Colorado Spring, going to Aurora, from Aurora, going to Aurora, from Aurora, going to Denver. 4-stop for $245. Total gonna take me 6 hours and 20 minutes, and it's 102 mile. And y'all promote on the internet that Amazon is the best thing since jerk chicken. And people can make millions and millions and millions of dollars. Millions, I tell you, Kirky Fresh. You just need to come off the road with your semi and come and do some of this Amazon. This is a 4-stop. You guys see this? Let me take a next look. You got a Colorado Spring to Pablo, Colorado. You got Rocky Ford, Colorado. Are y'all seeing this nonsense that they are telling you? Look at this right here. Take a look. We're talking about it because, hey, the delusion is real. You got Rocky Ford. So this one is 121 mile. It's going to take me 4 hours. It take me 4 hours. Can you imagine I tell my wife it take me 4 hours? Baby, it's going to take me 4 hours to make $310. Base rate is $266. And they give me a fuel surcharge of $43. This is $1 million job we're talking about now. Oh man, you can't take this, man. I can't take this. Shout out to Mark the Mentor, man. Shout out to Mark the Mentor. And we got a load board here. This is one of the most promoted company. Here's a good one. Take a look at this. I like this one. You got Colorado to Kansas. 26-foot box truck. 217 mile. It's going to take me almost 5 hours. 4 hours and 55 minutes. They're paying me $309. This is an industry that people are coming in and they're telling you by taking 5 and 6 hours or $300 an hour, they're telling you that you can make $1 million a year. Y'all believe me? Y'all don't believe me, man. Shout out to Young World, man. Shout out. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button when y'all come in. Cause I'm dirty. I'm gonna get worse. It's always gonna get worse. Cause you know me, I like to pull the numbers. Shout out to Mark the Mentor. Shout out to Nick. Y'all come in the live, hit the like button. Let me see if I can find a retire load. Can I find a load where I can, let's see if I can find a $500 load. Months and months we have people promote this nonsense. So I'm going to talk about Amazon today because the delusion behind Amazon is real. They cursed Mark the Mentor because he predicted that there was not going to be any peak season. They shut him down and said, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. You don't even drive box truck. Do Amazon. Hey, man, look at this right here, man. We got 94 mile. 94 mile is a good mile for $235. All Yeah, here's a good mile. Base rate 200, basically $202. Fuel surcharge roughly $34. So if I do 94 mile for $200 with my box truck, that's good. That's good money. You get what I'm saying? You do a one pick, one drop, maybe pick up from here, go up to maybe upstate New York. You know what I mean? Round trip. Yeah, you're making good money. Upstate, you go a little bit upstate New York and you come back 200, less than 100 miles. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing a total of, look, I'm going to stop. A total of 6 stops. Let's read them out, man. We got Colorado Spring to Castle Rock. Then we got to go to another part of Colorado. Then we got to do another part, then another part. Then we end in Denver. Then Denver, Colorado. It takes listen, I leave the house and tell my wife I'm going to take 3 hours and 49 minutes and I come back home with a paycheck of $235. And then I'm going to have to spend gas out of this. And if God forbid, if this load cancel. Now, let me show you let me show you. Let me show you one of the beauty that I want to show you guys, right? I think Amazon is watching my channel, man. See what Amazon is doing? Look what Amazon is doing. Amazon is now in the partial business. There's a bunch of partial. Y'all don't catch that? Colorado stop is one partial. Then you go to Castle Rock, that's another partial. See, they're partialing out all your loads now. You see what I'm saying? They're partialing out all your loads. Amazon got to pay me a fee, man. They got to pay me a fee. Arrival time 3:20. You got to deliver by 4:10. Is it going to be a problem? And then you should deliver this and then come and by 5 o'clock at your next delivery, you got 12 minutes to take it off. No question asked. Then from there, you got to run over to the next location, 24 minutes. They gave you another 12 minutes. So from this right here to this right here, it's only a 12 minutes drive they gave you. God forbid if you got an accident and 3 cars is in front of you and there's a wrecker blocking the road. Then you only got like less than 10 minutes to drop that. These are the stuff that people be doing and saying they make crazy money. This is it. Amazon. All live load. Keep telling y'all, I got access to these stuff. See what I'm saying? Then you can post your truck. Post your truck. You can go in right here and post your truck, post a date, whatever. All that stuff you do. This is the $1 million load board that they promote on the internet. Especially that girl just now. She said, yeah, I signed up with Amazon and then I scale up. And then I got 5 trucks and then I couldn't manage the 5 trucks and then I dropped down to 3. You know what I notice a lot of people that come on the internet? I got people that can testify to what I'm saying. Bunch of y'all come on the internet, and you know what the first thing y'all do? Y'all run down to be a CEO. You know what that means? Y'all chase down to be a CEO. Y'all want to be a boss so bad that y'all end up be a boss kid. You get what I'm saying? No business, no money. You become the laughing stock of the group. Anyway, let's take a look. They got load for the 53 footer. Y'all seeing this 53 footer game, right? Let's see. Let's go and look at this 53. This is my truck. Let me see what rate they're paying. This is picking up from New Jersey going to El Paso, Texas. If I go to El Paso, listen, $2,900 to El Paso. $2,900 to El Paso, $3,000. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna drop this down to El Paso. You know where El Paso is? That's next to Mexico. Then I'd have to call one of my cartel buddy and see if they got nothing coming up to New Jersey. Yeah, bro, you got anything coming up, cuz? No, man. Where you going? I don't know, man. Wherever you shipping stuff. You know, they ship everywhere. They ship everywhere, you know? You got any weed coming up, bro? Cause you go down there with 2,900, you done. You gotta really get some. This is Amazon they're talking about. See what I'm saying? An Amazon seal a trailer. So you can't even open the trailer and add any additional load on the way to El Paso and then deliver it and then continue. Because this seal a trailer. See what I'm saying? So if I'm in El Paso and I can't get anything, I gotta call the guys across the border. See if the cuz can meet me and give me some stuff and I bring it up. See if I can, a run like that usually go for about $12,000 to $15,000 if it's just one little small box. Hey, Cookie Fresh, oh, you know so much, man. No, I know those stuff. You know how I know all those stuff? Don't worry about how I know about those stuff. Here we go. Let's see where this $5,000 load going. Let's see. This is coming out of Alma, Kansas, going over to Washington, Kent, Washington. 5,146. Total mile 1,008. The total mile is, where is it at? Okay, yeah, 1,826. See what I'm saying? So if somebody, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. If I'm looking at this 5,100 and it is paying me, by the way, this rate right here is a very good rate. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm going from Washington State from Kansas to Washington State for $5,000, as you guys just see that in a box truck, you're getting a fraction. You get what I'm saying? So how is it that these guys on the internet are telling you that they're making millions and millions and millions of dollars, yet we already see the rate that the box truck is paying compared to the semi? So if I'm doing $5,000 on an average, if I'm targeting $5,000 loads on an average on Amazon, all right, let me give you a week then. Let's cut it down. If I take this $5,000 load, and it says right here, take 1 day and 8 hours. If I take $5,000 and I'm there by Wednesday, and I turn around and I find myself another $3,000 coming back to Kansas, that's $8,000, right? As you guys can see, they're not paying a box truck $5,000. They're just not doing that. They're not even paying a box truck. I highly doubt if they even send a box truck that far. The point that I'm trying to make is, if I can pick up Monday and deliver by Wednesday and I get $5,000 from Amazon, you know how hard it's going to take and how long it's going to take a box truck to catch up to making $5,000? So if I do a full week and let's just say I do 3,000 coming back, and then I do $1,400 local, let's say I'm at $10,000. You're telling me that your one box truck is going to make $10,000 from Amazon? Not even your 5 box truck would not make $10,000. It wouldn't, because your 5 box truck making $10,000 at $200 and $300 per, and you're doing 6 load. It's just not possible. It is not possible. It is impossible to generate that kind of income. This is why when I brought that girl up, I let her talk. If you listen, The reason why I cut her off is because I didn't want to get you guys upset, because the more she talked, the more lie come out of her mouth. You get what I'm saying? But you get my point. So how is it that a guy like me that is generating $5,000 in one single trip, yet we just demonstrate that Amazon is paying a box truck 6 stop, and y'all getting a chump change for them 6 stop? Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. No like, no live, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, because the this whole entire YouTube thing, it's crazy. Delusion. They create this whole entire. I saw a guy the other day. Where's my notes? I saw a guy the other day. He have a channel. I was gonna bring him up, but I don't want to get into much, because you know what I was gonna do today? I was gonna review about 5 or 6 of these YouTubers' channel, and just kind of just call out the BS. You get what I'm saying? But let me tell you what this guy said. I've been in the business for 2 years. He said I make some bad choices. Bad choices I make. I said, okay, cool. What's the choices you make? He said I make ELD choices. That was bad. We have brokers that we deal with. That was bad choices. Anyway, to make the story short, in 2 years, he has ruined his MC number, and the business is desecrated. You get what I'm saying? The business is desecrated. You know what he told the people in the video? Go and sign up for his academy. Yeah, I failed my business. I didn't make it. I crash and burn. But go and sign up for me to train you to become a multimillionaire and a very successful box truck owner / business owner / CEO / corporate manager. It's crazy. For you guys who did not watch a live on Wednesday, I want to say this real quick. Go back and watch our live, man. There was a lot of informative information in there. Shout out to everybody that was there, man. I didn't know it was gonna take that long, but for a lot of you guys who don't understand the ELD, I think Norman was there. I think Grace was there. A lot of guys was there. But go and watch it in its entirety, because again, there are information in there that is crazy. And I dropped the broker list. Same guy. Hey man, y'all want the broker list? Let me know, man, because I can make a video and I give you the list of brokers who work with New Authority. And then he makes a video said broker list. And then he say, yeah, I can't give you to my brokers because they're personal. I can't give it to you. I can't give out their information. Can't do it. And I just, hey, go watch it live on Wednesday. I drop a bunch of brokers that work with New Authority from 0 to 90 days, from 0 to 90 days, from 0 to 120 days to 0 a year. Go. I did it. I brought it up on the screen. I never tell you guys. I bring it up on the screen. I pull it up. Norman can tell you. I pull it up. I say, hey, take it down. You can rewind. You can write it down. It's there. You get what I'm saying? But the point that I'm trying to get at today is there are YouTubers who are coming on the internet, and it's mainly these new guys. There's new guys. And let me tell you something too. There are also dispatchers who are targeting new YouTubers to promote their dispatching company. You get what I'm saying? And so these YouTubers who are promoting these dispatching companies, first of all, I wouldn't promote anybody business if I'm just on coming on YouTube. That's just my thing. You get what I'm saying? I have people all the time reach out to me via email. Hey, I saw your video on the internet. I come across your channel. I got a dispatching business. Can da 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 da. Da. You know, I don't reply to them. I'm not promoting it because here's the thing with me. I gotta vet you. You get what I'm saying? I remember when YouTuber channel were having people cash up them for broker list. I remember that too. I remember when YouTubers was telling you cash up them and they'll send you the list. They'll send you the list of brokers. I dropped the list Wednesday. Go and watch the channel. It's there. They charge for everything. And it's always the guys who don't know anything charge the most. Drive around in these fancy cars. You know what I'm saying? And make these videos and lie to people about starting a business that one require you to have a significant amount of capital in reserve. Let me explain this to you guys. Let's say you buy a truck today, right? Pick up the truck from the dealer. You sign up with Kirky Fresh because I'm your own boy. I let you run under my authority, right? Everything is good. We book you your first load. Load is paying good, right? You're going down the highway and you hear boom in the back of the truck, right? And when you look out of your rearview mirror, you see a tire pop. You pull over the truck. Remember, this is your first load. Pull over, you assess it, you realize that you lose a tire. Did you know that it can cost you up to $1,200 to replace that tire? Now you have a load that pay $3,500 and you just lose a tire. See, I buy a tire from the tire shop over here, McCarty Tire. My tires are $550, $600. They charge me about $60 to put it on, mount and balance. So I pay about $600 roughly, anywhere between $600 and $650. When you drive when you guys are OTR, when you call these tire spots, that $500 tire become an $800 tire. And to put it on, oh, they're going to rig you. Because they're going to charge you to come and charge you a 2-hour minimum. And they're going to say it's $150 per hour. And whatever fees that they associate with that, you blow a tire that normally would cost $1,200. I mean, that normally would cost $600 if you own. Now it double. The point that I'm trying to make is this is a business that you have to be financially ready. You got to be financially ready. I don't know where Norman getting tired for $250. See, you can get $250, and this is another thing. And let me say this now, Norman. I glad you bring that up. You might be talking about retreaded tire. Retreaded tire is going to be a fraction of the cost. We don't buy retreaded tire. Those are tires that pop easily. We're talking about tire that are brand new. I've never buy a tire for $250 because I don't buy retreaded tires. And when y'all buy trucks from the rental company, the only tires that are not retreaded is the tires that are on the front, because by law they cannot be retreaded. But all tires on the back of your truck are not brand new. They all retreaded. If you think I'm lying, walk outside, look at your rental truck you just buy, and you get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Okay, he said no, just 250 to come out. Right. So sorry, I thought you were talking about the tire. So Norman says 250 just to come out. So if it's 250 just to come out and the tire is $800, you're over $1,000. So when these YouTubers sit down and tell y'all this whole entire story about getting in the boxer business, I am telling you, it is not like that. Let me do this. Let me do this. I challenge you guys. You ever notice a lot of these YouTubers never break down costs in their video? They never do a cost video. They never do a cost video. When I first started, I lost a recap tire, made it to the shop to replace all drive tire and Bridgestone and pay over $2,000. There you go. Pay over $2,000 to replace. That means he pays over $500 per tire. Or they probably give him a deal and charge him maybe $450 because he was buying that much tire. But at the end of the day, between buying tires and installing tires, that's it. So Grace Logistic come out, and whatever load he has, guess what? He probably didn't make no money from that load because he had a tire that popped. Now he had to buy 4 tires. It's not real. The stuff they tell y'all is not real. It's a fantasy. I'm going to get deep. It's not real. If it was real, then, you know what I'm saying? Then you have people out here who are telling people, hey, people are coming out here to work money, and they're telling people, hey, you don't need to go OTR. Just sign up with Amazon. Sign up with Amazon. Hit the like button, guys. I'm checking my like, man. We got a lot of people in the live, man. Hit the like button. Y'all come in, just hit the like button. Telling people they don't need to come out here and go OTR. They can stay, sign up with Amazon, and they'll make a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? And you just sign up with Amazon, and you can make thousands of dollars. Get what I'm saying? And people fall for that. People fall for that. Sign up with Amazon and you make thousands of dollars. That's not true, man. That's not true. Some people like when they hear, you know, they like when they hear the easy stuff. They like to hear the easy stuff. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Come on, man. Y'all gotta hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. All right? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Shout out to Anthony, man. I'm like $20,000 in, and the truck isn't even here yet. LOL. That's what Anthony said. They're already 20 grand in. You see what I'm saying? But the reason why I brought up Amazon is because I want to show you guys. And let me go back to Amazon because this is key. Because this is what's been promoted on the internet, right? That Amazon is one of the most unified company that will take your business from zero to $1 million in a year. And how dare you do partial? You stupid if you do partial. Hey, don't listen to them YouTubers talking about partial. Don't listen to them YouTubers talking about knowing your cost per mile. Get what I'm saying? They're stupid. Don't pay them no mind. You hear what I'm saying? Hey, Kirky Fresh. Don't listen to these guys, man. These guys don't know what they're talking about. I want to show you something. Let me switch that real quick. I want to bring up something real quick. I'm gonna show you something. This is the DAT load board that I use. I use this sometime, but I mainly use a different load board. But I want to show you something. I want to show you. You guys are not stupid, man. You guys are not stupid. You guys are smart people. So, you got to pay attention to some of the things that come out of some of these people's mouth. But take a look at this, right? If I'm empty right now, right? Let's say I'm an empty guy, wherever. Okay? I'm empty. I got a 53-footer and I'm empty. Tiki will have a load coming out of Vernon, going over to Virginia, and it's paying me $4,000. This is a one pick, one drop, 42,000 pound, and this is a non-negotiable load. So I don't even negotiate this as yet. It's 200. It's 2,000 and it's 2,600 mile, 2,661 mile. We have a next load right here coming out of Ontario to Temple, Texas, 2,500. The point that I'm trying to make is, even if I pick up these load as the way they describe in this posting and run these load at the cost that they're paying, I'm still making more money than a box truck. Meaning that if this guy with this one semi run the basic load off the DAT load board, then he should be making $2 million. Because if one of these loads are paying $4,000, then he should double his money. Now, I hear what somebody just say, yeah, Kurt, but they're talking about 5 box truck. They're not talking about 1 box truck making $1 million. Okay, I know. And I'm going to answer that. This is why I just do the 5,000 just now. Remember when I said if Amazon is paying me 5,000 to go to Washington State, and I'm there by Wednesday, and then from there I can turn around and come back to Kansas with 3 grand. That would be $8,000. And then from that point I can take a little small run. That would be 1,400. So if I'm using one single truck to do OTR and make $10,000, I am telling you, based on my experience, that 5 smaller trucks that are paying a lower rate is not even going to make $10,000 in the same week as a semi. It's just not going to do it. It's not going to happen, because you look at it and see just now that Amazon is paying $5,000. And if you go on the box truck side, they're paying 6 stop for $300. So the driver in the box truck is doing more work, burning more gas. It's costing him more. And a matter of fact, if I were supposed to take out, let's take out $2,000 from this $5,000 in gas. Let's say it cost me $2,100 in gas. I'm walking away with $3,000. That's my profit. You think a box truck is gonna make 3 grand? What you think one box truck is gonna make 3 grand from Monday to Wednesday, the same time as a semi? It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. Shout out to everybody, man. You guys dropping a live, hit the like button, man, because I'm telling you. Shout out to Mark, the mentor. Tomorrow we're gonna do a live on his channel. Don't forget to catch me over Mark tomorrow, because we're gonna have the 3 wise men, and we're gonna have a dialogue over there. You guys know every Monday we have a dialogue with Mark, and we chop it up. Me and Mark and Axel, and we go in and talk about some of these stuff. Tomorrow is gonna be very interested, because there's things that's coming out and changes that people are trying to get done. So right now we're trying to, we're gonna talk about those stuff tomorrow. Mark is gonna be on tonight, so you guys can catch him after I get out of here. And but tomorrow is gonna be very excited. I think he already scheduled the live, so we're gonna have the live tomorrow, and it start at 9 o'clock on the Jersey side, Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. If you live in this area, it start 9 o'clock. All the way down to Florida, it start 9 o'clock. Florida people, Mark Kirk and Axel live start at 9 o'clock on this side of the town. If you in Miami, 9 o'clock. If you in Chicago, 8 o'clock. If you're in Maine, 9 o'clock. If you're in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, 9 o'clock. If you're from Chicago, Kansas, Texas, it's gonna be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, man. So you got to set your clock to 8 o'clock. If you're from Colorado, it's going to be 7 o'clock. People from Colorado is going to be 7 o'clock. If you from Arizona, it's going to be 6 o'clock. All right. And if you from California, it's going to be, well, actually, if you're from California, it's going to be 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I don't know. I don't have to check the time zone over there. But yeah. But just catch us, whatever it is, just catch us at 9 o'clock. All right. 9 o'clock on the East Coast, and the West Coast, and the South Coast, and whatever coast you live at, just set your clock. Mark the Mentor and I is going to be going in tomorrow and talk about these stuff. All right. So shout out to Mark and Axel. But let's get back to this topic, man. The delusion. Delusion of the box truck game. I want to show you I try not to pull up too much people video, man, because you know I can't, man. I can't. I'm just telling you, it's not real. It's not real. It is not real. It's make believe. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine? Mr. Wilson, won't you be my neighbor? I want to show you something, man. It's crazy. Don't believe any. Listen, guys, if somebody's coming out here and telling you about this box shop business, do your research, man. Do your research. Do your research. Because at the end of the day, you're responsible for your finance. You're responsible for your business. You're responsible for the decision that you make. This is why I come on YouTube and I try to make like light of the situation. Sometimes you guys, get upset, but I make light of the situation because I know some of y'all take things, you know, the wrong way because y'all lose money. Listen, let me give you a couple stories, right? Let me give you a couple stories. In March of last year, I spoke to a lady who took money out of her college fund. She took money out of her son' college fund. She had the money put aside. She's sending her son to college, and she went and she saw the box truck business. She was like, yeah, I can get in and make some money, and hey, everybody want capital, right? So she went and she take out her son tuition money, and she invested in a rental truck, and it didn't go as planned. And she reached out to me and she was giving me the story, and another thing that I find fascinating is people that always is going to spend money with a lot of YouTubers and a lot of people that is just going to take advantage of the whole box truck situation. Is they always seems to find my channel after they lose their money. I don't know why. It just always seems to come when everything come apart. They find our channel. Anyway, she lost uh she lost over 30 grand in a matter of weeks. I spoke to people that were paying $2,500 a week for rental. I spoke to people that was I spoke to people that bought a truck that was in a shop and was getting worked on, and by the time the truck was ready, you know, the guy said the truck can't start and truck needed something else. Anyway, the truck is gonna cost another 35,000 to fix. I know Dean was here and he was asking me something about international. I will highly tell anyone international, leave international alone. Is a reason why they're that cheap. Leave international truck alone. Leave them alone. I don't care what price you're getting. I don't care. Leave international vehicle alone. Leave them alone. International vehicle is like the federal government. They are like the police department, the DEA. They're a problem. You get me? Leave them alone. Kirk, I just look at a good but engine is I don't know what VT3642 International. I don't know. I'm not into international stuff. But Dean, leave it. I don't care what deal you're getting at. Leave international trucks alone. Leave it. Trust me when I say that. Leave it alone. God bless the people that purchase international vehicle and they're still working for you. But I will highly tell people that are starting to leave international Ford vehicle, leave that alone. Leave them alone. Kirk, I just look at truck. It looks good, but engine is VT365 4200 International. I don't know what is VT. Is the I know Vortec is for Vortec is for Chevy, but I don't know what VT is. I don't know because I'm not into international. But if Dean's still watching, leave it alone. I'm gonna do a live and I'm gonna show you the different trucks that y'all should be focusing on. Let me say this to you guys while we're talking about trucks. You need to get anywhere from a 2016 and newer. Listen to me. A 2016 or newer. You need a newer vehicle. A 2016 and newer. You need a truck, preferable, if you can find it. You need a truck that has air ride suspension. Well, why I need air ride, Kirky Fresh? I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you carry machinery and the broker require you to have air ride suspension and you don't, you're gonna miss that load. Air ride suspension also, if you're doing any type of load that has to do with that are glass contained, then an air ride suspension truck is better. You get what I'm saying? You need an air ride suspension, 26-foot box truck, and stop by. Let me tell you another thing I see a lot of people doing. You buy, and let me. I don't want to divert too far from what I'm talking about, but let me say this. I'm just gonna throw this in there. If y'all don't have the money to buy something, just say you don't have the money. Okay? Or and most of you guys who are buying these trucks, you do have the money. But here what the problem is. A lot of you guys have some of you guys don't have any patience. If I sit in YouTube and said you need a 26-foot box truck, air ride suspension, you don't have to get the air ride suspension. If you can find a truck with air ride suspension, great. But here's the problem is, if what a lot of you guys are doing is, a lot of you guys are buying trucks without liftgate and justify can't wait. And they say you're gonna buy a, liftgate put on the truck. Well, one of those liftgate, they can cost you $7,000 to $8,000. They can cost you $7,000 to $8,000. So why would I buy a $8,000 liftgate after I just spend $50,000 to buy a truck when I can buy a truck for $50,000 with liftgate? I don't know, man. I don't know. Grace Logistic right here says I have a 4300 international with Cummins engine, but all my problems have been DEF related. Recently replaced the knock sensor, and a tailpipe. That's the most common problem. And those truck, well, the international, they're known to be trash. Like dealers won't even take them as trade in. You get what I'm saying? They won't even take them as trade in. And they got a DEF system. Let me tell you guys something. If you buy international and they start to give DEF problem, put your water hose in a tank and fill it up with water and call the insurance company and tell them that your tank, your gas, you got water in the engine. Put it on the insurance claim. Hey, man, I'm just saying. See, I can tell you these stuff, but hey. Put your engine on the water and put an insurance claim. Well, they're not supposed to say that. I can say anything. I never tell nobody to go do it. I'm just saying. Put it under the sea. Under the sea. Oh, the DC. You remember that mermaid cartoon they got for kids years ago? Hey man, Progressive is getting $1,500 a week. Why not put it to use? I'm just saying. Oh man, shout out to Steve, man. Shout out to Steve, man. Steve is my boy. If you guys don't know who Steve is one of my first mentee that came to me months ago. He had a Ford truck actually. Steve, remember your Ford truck you had? But he had a new Ford truck, and we started to chop it up, and then Steve went and get his Class A license. Around the same time I get my Class A license, and then Steve is now has a 2020 Peterbilt truck. Yeah. Steve, are your truck is a 2020 or 2019? I didn't. What? Yes, he got a semi. He's one of my semi guy, and then he bought a brand new trailer out of Kentucky, a 2023 53-foot trailer, hair ride suspension, and I think he got 3 wife, 2 baby mama. Right, Steve? And five. This guy got five. Hey, Steve, man, I'm telling you business, man. 2025 70 Peterbilt, right? But Steve is one of the best guy that I dealt with, man. We go way back. Shout out to Steve. And yeah, I support him with a lot of the stuff. What kind of trailer do you buy what kind of trailer do you have? But I know he bought it brand new, and yeah. So shout out to Steve. He's running semi. He's running with CH Robinson. Wagwan, Wagwan. He's running with CH Robinson. He does a lot of load with, so he's balling. You know what I mean? But yeah, Steve is one of my he got a 2024. Okay, yeah, he's got a 2024 trailer. So he got a 2020 truck and a 2024 trailer. And he calls me all the time and telling me I'm rich. I got a 2019 trailer. No, I got a 2019 truck and a 2017 trailer. And this guy got a 2020 truck and a 2024 trailer. And then he flipped the script and said, "No, man, you got money. You the rich guy, Kirk. I learned from you." Yeah, okay. hmm Yeah, yeah, Stevie Fresh. Shout out to Steve, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. He said that. Listen, man, I'm broke. Y'all think I'm joking? Y'all see me? I'm trying to be like y'all, and y'all watching me. I'm trying to be like y'all. Yeah, he got a dry van. It is a dry van. No, we doesn't. We don't do what you call it, reefer. We don't do that. But shout out to Steve, man. Shout out to Nick because she got our CDL too. And a lot of guys. I just spoke to another guy that he got his CDL this week, so a lot of people are getting their Class A license. So shout out to the gang of CDL. I got a surprise coming to you guys in a few weeks. I don't want to talk about it right now because it's in the making, but we're like the Jeffersons, man. We're going on up. You know what I mean? That's why we don't come on the internet and give no illusion, no delusion. You know what I mean? We don't do that. We keep it real. 100, 150. We keep it a buck. You get what I'm saying? Hit the like button when you come in the live. Shout out to everybody that's coming in the live. We're talking today about YouTubers who come on the internet, make videos, do interviews, talk about this box truck industry with a bunch of lies, a bunch of deception. You get what I'm saying? And sell it to people and make it seems like, you can go and work for a company like Amazon who lowball people and have a bunch of restriction, and somehow you can make millions of dollars a year. And I'm here to tell you that that is not true. You get what I'm saying? That is not true. That is not true when it comes on to that type of thing. And here's my thing, right? I see a lot of people on the internet now making videos, and like I said, a guy just make a video say that he failed. He failed. Grace Logistic. Someone in the chat want to know. AJ 335 want to know how much you pay for your knock sensor. Those knock sensor normally goes about. I know I pay for my knock sensor. I think it's about anywhere from $600 to $800, depending on what knock sensor it is. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much for those knock. They varies. So yeah. Norman say been a CDL driver for over 20 years, got a Class A license. So Norman, you need to buy a semi, man. You don't even need to get in a box truck business. You need to buy a semi. I'm gonna drop the link and invite Norman up because I want to know why you got a CDL for so long. Hey Norman, hit the link and come on up, man. I need to ask you why you have a Class A license and looking for a box truck. You know what I'm saying? But those knock sensor depends on the type. They got the upper and the lower, or the left or the right. You know what I mean? I think those depends on the type of knock sensor. They got like maybe 4 of them, I think. I did one on my, I know it cost me $1,400 between parts and labor. So between parts and labor, it was about $1,400. All right. Norman, hit the link and come on up, man. I want to ask you about your Class A license because you're playing games, man. Anyway, yeah, so guys are coming on the internet talking about all these old and tire low the working off these low rate load board such as Amazon, um and coming and promoting these load board as if they're the thing to become a millionaire. I saw a YouTuber, another YouTuber said that you can by follow my way of coming in the box truck industry, and you can make 7-figure. 7-figure. 7, not 6, 7. When you make anywhere between 90 from 0 to 90,000, you make 4-figure. Or is it that's how it is? Or 5-figure? 5-figure. You make 5-figure? No, let me start over. When you make 40 grand, you make 4-figure, right? They say you make 5, so. But anyway, when you make 90 grand, they say you make what? 5-figure? Is that a 5-figure job or a 4-figure job? When you make 100,000, you make 6-figure. But when you make 7-figure, they say they're going to show you how to make 7-figure. So by my calculation, see, I'm lost with some of these conversations. So if I make 999,000, I make 6-figure, right? But they're telling you that if you make 7, to make 7-figure, that would be $1 million. So if I put another figure, if I put another 0 on that, that would be $1 million. That would make me qualify to be 7-figure. Wow. But they tell people they're making 7-figure. Again, I'm going to tell you're going to make 7-figure. I'm not disputing that you can't make 7-figure. I'm just telling you that by using this load board y'all looking at is impossible. So let me tell you how you can make 7-figure. And I'm gonna give you companies that you can make 7 figures from. I'm gonna drop the ball today. Y'all want me to drop the ball? I'm gonna drop the ball. If you work for Amazon, you can make 7 figures. Because that's what they say. With them $300 loads, you can make 7 figures. Just go by Amazon and you make 7 figures, right? Hit the like button, man. But if you come out here and run your truck OTR with these companies out here, they say you're gonna make 7 figures. I gotta say you make 7 figures with Amazon, because in my calculation, if they're saying you can make 6, then hey, if you push the limit, you can make 7 figures, right? So again, you make 7 figures, right? Let me tell you guys how you can make 7 figures in truck or in the trucking business. Okay. You can make 7 figures, number one, if you have a contract that not only that is a contract that is a corporate contract, but a contract that that is going to last for a very long time and require you to have a crazy amount of truck. Like maybe they'll require you to have about 15 to 20 truck. You get what I'm saying? So if you sign a contract that is running anywhere from 15 to, and this is local, if you run from 15 to 20 truck, um, based on a contract and who you're working with, I know for medical supply contract, they pay way higher because those contracts are more, they just have a better pay rate because of not only the customer service that they're looking for, but because most of those stuff are very sensitive. So they tend to pay higher. Um, a lot of the home delivery stuff that you guys see, like, you know, a lot of like fridge and furniture and all that stuff, those tend to pay cheaper because a lot of Mexicans and Jamaicans and Trinidadians, you know, the island boys, they tend to come and flood those type of jobs and drive the prices down. If you want to, if you don't believe me, go work at a warehouse where you got Jamaicans and Mexicans, where the Mexicans are competing with the Jamaicans, and the Jamaicans are taking whatever whatever um whatever rate they got to take because they want to get some money. The Guyanese too, yeah. The Guyanese are they're very cuz here's the thing about immigrants and you know, immigrant people, especially the ones that are just starting out, that just get their green card and just coming in the box truck business, it's game on for them. It's game on. It's game on. The Trinidadian, the Guyanese, you know, you got them Guyanese over in Jamaica Avenue in Queens, New York. You got them mixed with them Trinidadian. Trinidadian and Guyanese can't get along. And then you got the Jamaican that flood Bronx, Brooklyn, and Queens. You know what I mean? And then you got the Mexicans. Rockaway Boulevard. Y'all don't get me started, man. Andrew, man. Don't get me started, man. These guys are going to take lower rates. And for a lot of guys don't know, but a lot of these guys who come from these country, especially the Jamaicans and the Guyanese and the Trini and all those, the Mexicans, when they don't have their paperwork, they can work with a guy on a truck do home delivery, and most of the time you see, I'm not saying everybody, but most of the time you will see they'll have a guy that load the truck with the driver, and then he'll pick up two guys, and then they'll just go and knock the rod out, and then two guys will go back at the warehouse. Or if it's a warehouse where everybody's cool, everybody can show up. It doesn't matter if you got a green card or not. You're good. I used to work in those environments. I'm telling you guys these things from experience, right? So if you have a contract that is paying crazy amount of money, and you can find and you can get 20 trucks or whatever trucks to put in there, you can make seven figure. You throw a bunch of this is why guys who have a lot of uh these big contract, they'll just throw a bunch of Spanish people in it. You know what I mean? So again, those are stuff are that is crazy. But yeah, they say you can make seven figure on the internet, right? You got the Mexicans that work together. You got the Jamaicans that will work together, and they'll put money in a lot of these companies' pocket. But we're talking about 20 trucks out on the road delivering for Bob's Furniture, for Sears, you got Macy's, you got Container Store, you got Crate and Barrel, you got, all these Raymore, Ashley, you got, all these furniture store. Then you got a little mama and papa store in Jamaica Avenue that have these drivers come around and deliver from Queens and this and that. You got delivery from IKEA, so if you're looking for a seven figure contract, and you get one of those big company that you can supply them with a lot of these trucks, then you'll make seven figure. But for a YouTuber tell you that they got one truck, two truck, five truck, and they're making seven figure, that's not possible, man. That's not possible. They don't even have the manpower to make seven figure. You know how much manpower you're gonna need to make seven figure? First of all, you know how much manpower it's gonna take to make $1 million? Some guy on the internet tell you got five truck and they're making $1 million. That's just not possible. It takes a lot of manpower to make that kind of money. To drive that type of weight, it takes a lot of manpower. You have to dedicate somebody in every single department of your business to manage and operate that successfully. You have to have a human resource department. You get what I'm saying? Not some one guy running around with his wife saying both of us make seven figure. No, you don't. You get what I'm saying? It's not possible. And I know a lot of that's on the internet, but I'm telling you it's not possible. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're hooking up with the drugs cartel. Drugs cartel, 100%. Running loads from Miami with 7 pallet of weed any day, seven figure. Weed to Atlanta, weed to Texas. Hey man, I got 7 pallet of weed going over to Atlanta. All right, come hook me up. I got 2 bag of coke. You want me to throw it on the back too? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go over and say, hey, 15 grand, 20 grand. All right, cool. You do a couple of that, yeah. You make seven figure all day long. Just have a complaint. Just make sure you have your get into trouble money with the feds. Because you're not talking about state law. You're talking about federal law. You get what I'm saying? That's how you make seven figure in a box truck. But to go to Amazon like a lot of these people promoting, it's not possible. It is not possible. So I'm here to tell you, stop believing it because it's not possible. For you guys who are looking at these fancy girls talking about making money, I want to show you a next little clip. Take a look at this little clip right here that this girl make. I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys a little clip that this girl make. Look at this. And tell me, look at this, look at this little thing right here. Check this out. Look at this right here. Take a listen to this.
Everybody, my name is Box Truck Chanel. I started my box truck business March of 2021 as a driver.
March of 20, hold on. March 20, 2001. That's what she said. See, she got two box truck in the back right here. She said, start my box truck business in March 2021 as a driver. She got two riders, Freightliner. All right, so let's listen to her. You see, she got her box truck thing on her. Yeah, I need to get my box truck stuff. I gotta get my I gotta get my YouTube uniform like she got her stuff. But anyway, listen.
The reason why I decided to be a driver is because I felt like, why should I hire another driver and I could pay myself? I came in the game with a little bit of no money. Actually, 4,700. What got
Now, if you guys are smart people, March of 2021, we have some of the highest rate in truck. I mean, we're talking about truck rate was out the roof. Renter rate was ridiculous. So she said she started up with $4,700, right? I'm not doubting her. Okay? I'm not saying she's telling a lie. You know what I'm saying? But listen.
my business started? I started off with one truck, scaled my business to two trucks.
You notice all the YouTubers always use the same line? They always use I start with 4,700 or 5 grand. Then they always use the term scale my game up or scale my business up or scale. Is always a scale. Is it the weed scale or the coke scale? I need to find out what scale y'all be using, man, because something ain't right. Something ain't right, man. Hey, Andrew, what scale do you think these people are using, man? This is like I think these YouTubers are like Hollywood, man. They put hidden messages in their videos. Scale, I scale my business up. It's crazy. Listen.
Then three. Let me
So she started in 2021 and scale her business up to 3 trucks.
help you start your business by obtaining your LLC.
She's going to help you start your business obtaining an LLC.
Your authority, a contract with Amazon.
She's going to let you get your authority and then a contract with Amazon. So this is a girl that said that she's going to help you start your business.
Make sure you guys have your business plan in order and you execute. And once again,
now, if I'm coming to you to start my business, ma'am, why would I have my business plan in order? That's something that you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to just pay you to start my LLC and have the business contract with Amazon. Why do I need to get anything in order if you're going to do all the work? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
My name is Box Truck Chanel, and you guys stay blessed.
Yeah, you see, so again, we have a lady that is standing in front of a renter truck. They all stand in front of a renter truck. You know what I mean? And promote these videos and then promote this whole entire mentorship thing. And a lot of people fall for that. You get what I'm saying? Oh man, I got my man right here. It looked like she probably copy and cut one of these YouTubers over here. Box truck shorty. Branded t-shirt, emoji, same tagline. and rent a truck in front of a rented truck. A rented truck in the background. I actually I see another girl that says that um she started her business and you can't make this up, man. Hey Kirk, what's good? Got a question. Can I fix a problem with 411? Seems like the broker think I am not double broker. Ah, boy, I tell you. Bill 411. Okay, I don't know the severity of the conversation that has between you and a broker that lead to a 411 case, but I'm gonna give you guys a piece of advice. If you feel like you've been unjustly wronged by 411 and the report that is on 411 and it is incorrect, there's two things you can do. I'm going to tell you the two things you can do. Okay? If you feel like there's a conversation, this is why I tell you guys all the time to document stuff. Told you guys all the time to document stuff. You got to document stuff. Okay? You got to document it. But I'm going to tell you, Bill, you listening? I'm going to tell you. If you get a 411 freight guard written up on your business and you feel as if it is incorrect, you can, number one, call the broker and work it out. That's number one. Number two, 411 give you a time frame to respond. So if you don't respond and they put it on your record, or if you reply to the message, meaning that they notify you that there's going to be a 411, you need to respond within 24 hours or 72 hours. If you respond and you still get a 411, there's two things that I can tell you that will most likely work. I have helped people in the past done what I'm about to tell you, and that is the only way you're going to get rid of this. You ready? You sit down and you write the broker a letter. You're going to write a letter. I don't know what the conversation is about. I don't know what topic y'all talk about. I don't know what debate y'all get into. I don't know. But if you feel that it should not be, you are going to write a letter and explain to the broker that you would like it to remove based on whatever observation or analogy that y'all come to. I don't know. So if you said that you were going to deliver at 6 o'clock and the broker said that no, he told you 4 o'clock and you deliver at 6, so you write you up because you at 6, then you should write a letter. And you should also, this is why I told you guys to document your stuff. Have supporting document. Because when you have supporting documents, ain't nobody can fight you on that. You write him a letter and you said, in that letter, you're going to put, here is my evidence that I told you I'm going to be there at 6 o'clock. Or I told the new guy, you get what I'm saying? That I'm going to be there at 6 o'clock. Whatever conversation y'all have, y'all tell them in a letter. In the letter, you're going to tell them that you do want that 411 to remove. And based on the conversation that y'all have at the time of booking a load, you don't feel that you should have a 411 on your record. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, okay? You're gonna mail it to them, certified mail. You're gonna certify mail the letter. After you put in the letter, after you write out your statement, you're gonna tell them that you're not gonna make it in a threatening manner. Follow me on this one. You're not gonna make it in a threatening manner. You're gonna tell them, I would love this to be removed from my 411, this 411 to remove from my business. It's hindering my business. And due to the miscommunication of you and our company, that led to this, whatever y'all want to do or whatever the conversation is. I don't know what it is. Then you're going to tell them they got 60 days, 30 days to respond either back with a letter or whatever communication you open for you and them to have. All right? Norman,
What's up?
give me a minute. You sound like you in why you so black, man? Why you black out your screen?
I don't. I didn't black it out.
Why your phone is kind of like trembling. You have a good internet connection somewhere? You have a good
Yeah, I should. I think I do.
you kind of like going in and out. You on StreamYard?
Yes.
Yeah, your phone is kind of going in and out. Anyway, we can hear you. Um what's going on, man? You say you have a CDL license for 20 years, right?
Yes.
All right, let me answer this. Let me answer Bill and then we'll just chop it up. But what I'm saying, Bill, is you write a letter and you tell them that you would like it to be removed and you give them 30 days and tell them after that 30 days, you're going to proceed with a civil matter. After they receive that letter, if they reply and said, okay, we'll remove it, then you will go ahead and you will file a civil action against the broker and the company. Now we're going to go to court and let a judge decide if it should stay or it should go. Capiche? Because if it's me alone, I just call 2 Jamaicans and we good. But in America, you got to take it to the court system. You know what I mean? So I would say, write them a letter, explain the situation. If that doesn't work, you file a civil lawsuit in court and let a judge hear your case. And then they will decide if it should stay or if it should go. At that point, the broker don't have a choice. And the broker have to call 411 or email them and tell them to remove it because now they have a court order. That's how you got to take care of that. I've helped a lot of people get that stuff removed. And trust me, most of the time, I'll tell you what happened too. Most of the time, you'll file the claim in small claims court and the broker get the action, they'll just remove it. But see, so much of you guys will just let these broker railroad you. They get away with stuff like that. You can call and scream at a broker. I know a guy one time scream at a broker. Never curse any profanity or anything. Just scream. And the broker write that driver was very unprofessional and had a high-pitched tone when talking to me. I feel and voice was in a threatening manner. And we just sue him. Just sue him. So that's what you got to do. In America, they like to go into court. In Jamaica, we just call 2 of our own boys. But here, hey, man. Anyway, Norman, back to you, man.
What's going on?
So what kind of class A license you got? Where you from, by the way?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina, where all the big booty women's that?
Well, I wouldn't know about all that.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. You wouldn't know because you're there with your girl right now, right? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Say hi to the wife, man. I know she's listening.
She might
Anyway,
be.
anyway, you say you got a Class A for how many years?
Since 1999.
So why are you trying to buy a box truck? Why not just get a semi?
I did that already. I bought a semi
Uh huh.
in 2006.
Oh, got you.
I had a reefer unit.
Uh huh.
Uh, did all of it up until 2017,
Uh huh.
and then I got out of it. Basically, just sleeping in the truck, eating in the truck, driving the truck,
Uh huh.
just being over the road. It's rough.
Was it your truck or somebody else's truck?
Yes, nah, it was my truck.
What you go doing? One pick, one drop?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know nothing about the multiple
Oh,
the thing that you
the
do.
partial, the
Yeah,
partial.
yes. I didn't know nothing about the partial, so I dealt in
Did, back then, did you make good money?
yeah. Everything was you know everything was cheap. My truck was cheap.
Uh huh.
I bought a what was it 2001 Century Class Freightliner
Uh huh.
for 25,000.
Right.
I only had 450,000 miles on it. I bought a trailer for 11,000.
So what are you trying to do now? You trying to come back in?
Well, I didn't started it already. I have a 2015 um, double axle box truck.
But that's my point. Oh, so you don't want to do the semi no more, but you want to come back in the truck business, but not in the semi. You want to do the box truck part of it.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So you tend to run local or OTR?
OTR.
Okay. Okay. So who you working with right now? You have a dispatcher company?
No, basically, I'm doing my own dispatching, working with the brokers that you
Uh-huh.
naming. Um,
I see
but
you.
I basically,
I see you go off in the live Wednesday. You were like a drop a bag of candy in your lap the other day, right?
yeah. But a lot of your videos, you say a lot of things that's accurate. You say things that are true, and
Right.
I know they are true because I've been down that road. But
Right.
the partial game is something I want to get into because it makes a
Uh-huh.
lot of sense when I watch your videos and you're showing how you're doing it and how it's done and how it should
Yeah.
be done. It makes a lot of sense, but it's not easy to do.
It's not easy to do. And when I first started, a lot of YouTubers try to take it up and run with it as a part of their quote unquote, I start this whole partial thing. But quickly they fail and start to say it doesn't work. And anybody who's doing it is not doing it. You can't do it because, again, they don't have the ingredients. But you got to understand, like I said all the time, and from being in the business, a very long time and started years ago, connection goes a long way, and a lot of these guys don't have the connection. You get what I'm saying? So coming
True.
in to start is one thing, but if you don't have couple kapors and I got brokers here and brokers there, I can pre-order loads and find out how much load a broker have. I got load board that I use where I'm bidding on loads. So I got my hands in a lot of stuff to move my trucks around. So for a guy who's just solely dependent on DAT, and running around just doing DAT, he's not gonna find it to be the way that he planned. Because I can get a load from DAT, then I go to Echo, then I go to CH Robinson. I can find three partial from three different brokers from three different load board. You get what I'm saying? And that's the
Yeah.
thing where a lot of guys don't know. You get what I'm saying? This is why people have so much problem finding load partial on DAT because everybody's over there. You know what I mean? And a
Okay.
matter of fact, if you notice you were in the live when I dropped the
The
brokers
list.
list, and I took you guys to some of these website. Some of these places have their own load board. So when you sign up, you actually get access to their load board and you that's just another revenue for you to make, have access to load where you can make money. But a lot of people are just so caught up into this, just this DAT. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
just
And
like XPO has their own low board.
XPO, Snyder, a lot of these CH Robinson,
Well,
you know.
Snyder is for young truck, the big truck. Snyder is not for box trucks.
Yeah, they don't do box truck no more. But they got their load board, but they don't do that. They were gonna try that whole entire final
CH
mile.
Robinson too. CH Robinson don't do much box truck loads anymore.
Well, let me tell you the trick with CH Robinson. CH Robinson, you have to look at the dimension of the load. So when I'm booking for my box truck, if I see partial, I would look for partial because they put 53 foot on everything on CH Robinson.
Yeah,
But if
they
I
do.
see, but if I see 6 pallet and I look and I see dimension is 48 by 48, and I see the weight that I can carry, then I would bid on that load and then book it. And then most of the time, it show up at the broker, the shipper. They don't care. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I was able to get it for, and still get it up to this day for a very long time. But a lot of people struggle to come and get load because they keep using the one load board. And you got in this business, as you know, you gotta constantly creating new ways. This is how you become successful. But a lot of people come in and they start to lag, they get comfortable and they start to like depend on dispatchers and brokers and load board, and they don't have no connection. I got my cell phone full of brokers numbers. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got
Uh
brokers.
huh.
I had to call a broker today. I went to pick up a load, was supposed to be ready by 12 o'clock. We had a tornado last night, knock out the internet. The whole internet system shut down. The load get canceled. They said, no, nothing can get picked up until tomorrow to call a broker today. You know what I mean? I got his cell number.
So
So,
that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You basically have to build a network. You got
mhm,
to, you know, become friends with them where you can just call them on any
yeah,
given day, any given time, and just basically ask them do they have anything, and vice versa. You
yeah.
have to build a relationship with them.
But these guys want to go to the warehouse and friend the girl that's doing the paperwork. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got to stick with
because
business.
because 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 if you friend a girl or the paperwork, you can possible spend a night in that state if you stranded, right? But if you're stranded in that state, if you have broker connection, you always can get in and get out.
Yeah, always.
See, you can have a girl in a state and still got broker in the state, but most guys just focus on the girls. You get what I'm saying?
Well, you can't get money
So
that way.
you can't get money that way. So it's crazy. But if you buy what kind of truck you buy, man? Because
I bought a 2015 Freightliner, um, double axle.
uh
So
huh.
it's a CD class. It holds up to 54,000 pounds gross.
Oh, you got one of the big one.
Got a lift gate, got E-tracks.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I got the big one.
The big one. Yeah, yeah. Those are. How much you pay for that truck?
And
How much that truck
yeah,
cost you?
and uh 50,
50,000.
50,000.
That's what me and one of my buddy was saying,
Mm-hmm.
that it's easier to find those truck and they actually cost less than a regular box truck. Cause not everybody can buy those
It
trucks.
does
Those trucks sit down longer at the lot versus
much longer, because a person with a class A or
Mm-hmm.
even a CDL is going to go semi. They're going to go
Mm-hmm.
with the semi truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the semi. I can't do that no more.
You can do the semi, man. If you come and do the partial with me and we hook up, you can do the semi because again, if you're doing OTR in that box truck, the semi. Listen, I leave last week Sunday and I was home I was home by Wednesday night, by Thursday night. I think I was home by Thursday night. Yeah, the Thursday I did a live Wednesday, deliver on Thursday, and I was here by Thursday night. Yeah, because the thing is, I don't know. This is just your preference. I mean, the money is what drives me to be out there. You make a lot of
Yeah,
money in the semi.
because you're new at it. It's new to you. But after about talk to
You
me
think?
after 15.
Wait. You think so? You think because
Yeah,
nah? You think
you
because
just
I'm
got your
new?
no. You just got your CDLs.
I just got my CDL, but I'm not new to trucking.
Well, what I mean by not just new to trucking, I'm just talking about new to the semi game. The semi game and the box truck is two totally different things.
Oh man, if anything in the semi game, I'm regretting not having a semi for years.
Well, because okay, like for one, I was in it. I was doing the semis when everything was cheaper than what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Which the prices of semis are like four times as much when I pay for mine.
Mm-hmm.
And sleeping in a truck. I did that for 15 years.
But you said sleeping in the truck, but what you don't like sleeping in the truck? I mean,
After a while, it becomes maybe with me getting older, it's a fear or something just going on of
ain't nobody gonna
not
tell you,
waking.
man.
No, like just like waking up in the truck, not waking up, just dying in the truck. Like that's something
Nah,
that
man.
man, listen,
Man, you listen
sleeping
Julia.
in
You listen Julia Gog.
sleeping.
You listen Julia Gog too much, man. You in too deep, man.
Nah, I'm telling you, sleeping in the truck, man, sleeping at them truck stops and sleeping in with the truck running, and after a while, it'll get to you. After a while, it'll get to you, man.
I got
I'd rather go to the hotel and be able to take my nice shower, be able to unwind the right
but
way. You
but
can't, you
but
can't, you
but
can't
listen.
unwind in that truck.
No, but listen. Here is where I'm gonna knock you, though. Here's where I'm gonna knock you. After 15 years doing OTR, you should be so good at doing what you're doing that every load that you book, you should be able to get a hotel at least every other night.
Well, when you're dealing with a reefer unit, you have to be with the freight. Because if the reefer unit cuts off at any time, there's no way for the unit to warn you. If it cuts off, man, you have to be able to call. Um,
Well, that
uh,
well, if that's the case, then that's a sacrifice that you take. I mean, so listen. I'm not trying to brag or anybody, and I'm not trying to show like whatever. But every run I run, whether south to north, when I'm going south, I can afford to stay at a hotel every night because I'm running at
yeah,
a higher rate.
yeah. Plus, you have a driving, so you can
Yeah,
lock it. You can lock that up and take the truck somewhere and then go to the hotel. That's no
yeah,
problem. But when you have a reefer unit and you have frozen goods on there that cost
yeah,
hundreds of thousands of dollars, because I was working with a company called H&M Bed.
yeah.
They're based out of Atlanta. They're based
Uh-huh.
out of North Carolina, New England, Florida. They're based out of different states, but they deal with all seafood. And they LTL, where I have multiple stops,
So you never
and
take
they
your
were
wife?
paying excellent money.
You never take your wife with you when you was going OTR?
No,
Oh,
no,
so she stay home with the kids. You just mainly
never.
focus. Corey, what's going on, man?
No,
How you doing?
she works.
Okay. All right. My wife don't work, so
She works.
I kind of like. Anyway, Corey,
How you
uh,
doing, Kurt?
what's going on, boss? How you doing? I got Corey and Norman here. How you doing, man?
Just watching YouTube, kicking back.
Yeah. What you got to say about what we're talking about today? I see you in the live in the chat was cracking up, and
Well, I caught you over there on SB's channel talking about some other stuff, but I was just like, I wanted to follow you over here and
SB. Who is SB?
security boss.
Mm. Oh, my girl security boss. Right.
Yeah,
Oh, you. Oh man, shout out to you, man. You come from security boss.
Yeah, well, I'm a moderator over there too, so I just
I keep it
followed you
real.
over
I
here.
keep it real, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
tell the guys over here that when I was over there, was I keeping it real or was a phony guy?
Nah, you're keeping it real.
I keep telling them, man.
Hey, got to keep it real.
I keep telling them, man. But that discussion, a matter of fact, Corey, if you go on my channel and you look at because we were talking about something a few weeks ago. If you go back and look at my channel, there was a topic that I was talking about pertaining to what she was talking about, similar.
Hmm.
But over here I mainly talk about trucking, like what I said, and but nice,
Hmm.
nice to see you drop in, man. And I know you subscribe, and thank you for coming in the live, man. I appreciate it.
Well, I've been around trucks and stuff. I worked in a diesel shop for 10 years, so I'm a
Uh-huh.
little familiar with it.
Hey,
But
let me ask you a question.
sure.
These international, the devil, what's up with that, man?
You get what you pay for.
Why they give so much problem though?
They got a nickname for them. They call them a 13-letter word for a poop spreader.
Mm.
Jesus, they got a lot of guys. So no, but you work in them in the past, right?
Yeah, when you have to.
So what makes them, what sets them apart so much from the Enos and the Inton and the Freightliners, and even the Ford is a little bit better than them, but what makes it so different?
You know, it really comes down to the driver. When it comes to international, the Bratton Company, the biggest thing is they're local. You
Mm-hmm.
can find them in every town. But then
Mm-hmm.
again, it's like any rig that's mass produced. You're gonna find them everywhere. You're gonna find them in
Mm-hmm.
the junkyard. You're gonna find them next to Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's just I don't know. I guess it's just a cheap way to get into trucking, and then you buy what you want later.
Yeah, I know people complain about them a lot. A lot of people complain about them, and it's just too much. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I don't buy them. I buy the Enos, the Toyota brand, the Chinese. I support the
Oh yeah,
Chinese. I support the Chinese man. You know?
yeah, but they got good engines though.
Yeah. We've been supporting the Chinese from Jamaica, so it was just right for me to Corey.
Oh hey, I wanted to ask you,
Hey,
Kurt.
Norman, that's an island thing. The Chinese come
Yeah.
to Jamaica, they take that crap over, and it's like a spell. You better you better go to America and you better buy Enos.
Kurt,
You know,
I wanted to ask you. You see that image on there? That actually bolts on mud flaps. Do you ever run that stuff on your trucks? Because I heard you were talking about Christianity and stuff over on SB's channel.
no, I don't. No, I never. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Is that a company or what?
What's that?
Oh,
That
we
mud?
said a mud. Oh, it's a mud flap. Oh, bolt on
Yeah,
mud flap. Oh, got you, got you.
yeah,
No,
that's
I
what I
never.
do.
I got the my mud flaps are bad. Well, you sell these?
I sell the chrome part.
Oh, so you just put these on. Well, Corey,
Well,
here's the.
actually, I wanted to know if you wanted a free set.
I would take a free set, but if you're gonna sell them on my channel,
No,
my
no,
my
no. I'm not selling them. I wanted to give you a set.
no, you can give me, but I can promote you also. But my subscribers, they're gonna want you to send them a one or two or three. Would probably would have to give away a couple. I
Yeah.
can definitely hook you up and see if we can get some sale on some of them.
Hmm.
people would if they're gonna buy, they'll at least would like to get. We'll have to give away like one couple of them.
Oh yeah, I give them away all the time just to promote them.
I got my email up. So you sell the chrome part, which is screw. It's bolt on to the mud flap.
Yeah, they're
And
stainless
what
steel.
about this? What about this middle piece? Hold on, go back to the other photo. Is that middle piece with the lights around it? Go back to
Oh,
that
that.
photo.
Okay.
Cause I see. Yeah, what is this? This piece in the middle with the two lights above it. What is that?
Oh, that's actually the company name.
Oh, got you. Okay, so the only
Yeah.
part someone will get is just the cross with the dove, right?
Yeah, I live over here in Oregon. This is actually a log truck setup.
Got you. Okay. Oh, right. The log truck. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man, Oregon.
I built that display myself
Oh man, you live
because
in
I got it all.
You live in
I got
Oregon?
yeah.
Ain't nothing in Oregon to do, man.
Well,
You
I
Cut
do.
trees.
we do you shoot moose and drink beer?
Shoot, there's no moose in Oregon.
What do y'all do in Oregon? Because they ain't no fun in Oregon, man.
Well, it depends on your version of fun.
No, but
Let's
like
see.
a typical weekend, if I was supposed to hang out with you, like what would we do?
Well, where's that one picture? I don't know if I can find it quick enough.
Because
Oh
I
yeah, there it
see
is, right there.
Oregon is like I've been to Oregon a couple times, and it's like I see a lot of people camp over there, and you know.
There's this is on the beach down by Brookings.
So we'll go to the beach and we'll see some girls. We can't bring Norman because his wife is listening. We'd have to get like Mark and a couple of the guys.
You know,
But
we
yeah,
actually have sand dunes for driving ATVs over here.
ATVs. Yeah, I like ATVs. My
Yeah, side
wife
by
like
sides and stuff.
ATVs and she likes the ski bike, the jet ski.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we go to the beach in Oregon and then there's a lot of girls. There's no Jamaican little setup shop where we get some jerk chicken and
I
drink
doubt
beer.
it.
No, if you get a
Nah.
to do
Ain't
that, well, we do have barbecue trailers though. They got some
uh-huh.
mean barbecue. I have driven these off-road trucks.
Okay, you got off-road trucks over there. Okay.
Yeah, that's somebody was asking what I drive,
Oh,
but
so you drive the
I've done
trucks over there.
construction work and stuff because I got out of the diesel shop when that DEF came in there real heavy. I hate DEF.
What are your
It's real
advice to guys who have truck with deaf? Because if I say it, people is gonna chastise me. What are your advice?
bend over.
Oh man.
I hate DEF.
What are your advice to people with that? Because I mean this deaf thing costs a lot of money.
Yeah, and when they go out, it is not cheap.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
So
it's a money racket is all it is.
I think
It,
it's
it
a manipulation attached to the engine in
yeah.
cahoots with the government so they can make a lot of money off the engine of the trucks and
Wh- When you hold that much heat up against that turbo,
mm-hmm,
you're gonna make that turbo fail.
mm-hmm,
And them things just hold the heat up against the engine,
mm-hmm.
and turbos go out. I don't know how else to explain
Nick,
Turbo's expensive.
yeah. Nick says, get someone to delete it off.
You won't
it.
pass. You won't.
Just don't
You
tell
can't
nobody.
pass. You can't pass a DO inspection with that, can you?
No, you can't.
Hmm?
You
No,
can't pass an inspection.
no, in California they said. But I know guys who run without deaf and they go to California and they don't get messed with. I think they
Hmm.
target mostly the semi. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But if you
That's
get a
that. This
DOT
is
inspection, you gonna fail.
no, they're not gonna fail because then
Oregon Hank Hill.
in the DOT inspection they don't check for deaf. They don't check. They don't check for this because they don't have the. Is it? You know how they check if you got deaf? Is a machine they gotta hook up to the truck,
Hmm.
and they don't have that at the weight station that you're talking about, the regular weight station. If you go to California, they got it, but they don't have it over here.
Yeah, diesel's expensive over here on the West Coast. They really stick it to the drivers. The taxes are high.
Yeah,
Mm.
but a lot of people delete. A lot of people they take them off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me, I never have to. I never
You
had
took
those
yours off
stuff.
your truck.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't have to take those stuff off because for one, I buy my truck with warranty, and two, the truck I buy don't give those problems. Eno doesn't give the deaf issue.
I'm talking about your semi.
No, I don't. I don't have to because it got warranty.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes out. You just take it in.
Yeah, if it's something wrong with it, it covers. My truck got
Absolutely.
450,000 miles. I buy a warranty up to 700,000. By the time I'm close to that 700,000, I'm gonna trade it in.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So there's no need for me to ever do that. But I'm not telling people to do it. They say it's illegal. I mean, everything in America is illegal. So
Yeah,
hey,
it's actually a federal.
it's a federal. So I'm not
Yeah.
telling people. I'm not gonna sit here and tell people to take it off.
But just get the warranty.
Just get your warranty.
That's
Mm-hmm.
all.
And buy good warranty. Buy the warranty from the actual truck dealer rather than buy these third-party warranty, because the problem with these third-party warranty, when you buy them, they tend to don't want to cover the issue because they find all these excuses. You know what I mean?
What about Premium 2000?
That's a warranty company?
Yeah,
I don't know. I buy my stuff from the dealer.
that's why I got mine from the dealer, from the rider
You
dealer.
you you can buy it from the dealer, but if it's not Freightliner, where you take the truck, let's say you buy a Freightliner, if it's not Freightliner warranty and it's some other warranty company, you might
It's
have
a
issue.
third. Mm,
See, I
okay.
buy Volvo extended warranty. So if you
Mm.
never buy Freightliner extended warranty, then you might have issue because you might go and submit a claim and those people want to give you hell. You get
Mm.
what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
Nick is in the building. Yeah, but I just, and even when I buy cars, I buy the dealer stuff. If I'm gonna extend it, I extend the warranty from the dealer. It's less of a hassle.
Mm.
And I don't have to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? Especially these trucks now, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
they
So you
hey,
are.
never.
if you
So,
want
so
to
you
take off your
never.
if you want to take
So,
off your death, take it off at your own risk.
so you never heard of Premium 2000? The
Ne-
warranty?
Never heard of them.
Okay. Well, people who go to Ryder and
Uh-huh.
get their trucks, that's what
Uh-huh.
they offer.
Hmm.
Well, Riders, you got to remember, Riders is gonna sell for it. They mainly deal with third party companies, just like the finance companies
Yeah.
are
Mhm.
all third party. Anything that
Mhm.
sell is third party because that's how they get a lot of money off those trucks. See, you buy that truck for 50,000.
Mhm.
Let's say that truck is on the market at a regular dealer for 45. Number one, they put it for 50, right? But
Mhm.
then they're gonna say, let's say you come in and say, well, this truck is down the block for 45. They say, okay, we'll give you for 45, but then they're gonna have their finance company stick you with the interest rate.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you buy the warranty, they stick you with that again.
Well, the warranty they make you pay for it in cash.
That's another thing. See, here's how I buy my stuff. Here's how I buy my stuff, Norman. I go strictly to the source and I cut my negotiation with the source. I have a credit union and I have a personal girl that I go to. I sit
Mm-hmm.
down with her and I said, look, I need 100,000 to buy a truck. What is my interest rate? She look at my account, she start to do the numbers, and she play with the numbers and she said, well, you can buy it on 2 points. You can buy it on a point. You can see when you go to the dealer, they're not buying on anything. They're buying up. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. If you didn't know that, see the dealer when they get your approval from the finance company, the third party finance company.
Mhm.
A lot of the time they give them three different approval. They'll give them three different approvals. So they'll say we need 20,000 down and this 50,000 $1,000 truck, but the lowest we'll take is 20 at a 20% interest rate. But you guys can do whatever you want. If you want to upsell it to 12, 14, or 16, it's all on you. That's extra money for you. But we good with 10. You get what I'm saying? And so when a
Uh
lot of
huh.
times you go in and sign a contract, the dealer always gonna sell you at the higher interest rate because they get kickback from the finance company.
Because they
You
work
get what I'm
together.
saying? Exactly. Another thing a lot of people don't know is this is why I don't like leasing a vehicle, because leasing a vehicle, you'd never know what the interest rate is because they don't show it
Mm.
to you. You just know the payment, but you don't know at what interest rate.
Boy, that ain't right.
Oh, it is, and that's a federal protected. So a lot
Wow.
of time people be paying for a car. Say you're paying $750 for a car. The actual value that the dealer is taking for that car is maybe $400. The rest of it is just kickback from the dealer because they never show you the finance charge. You name one guy that have a lease, tell him to show you the interest rate. Can't show it to you because they don't disclose it. By law, they don't disclose it. They don't have to. This
I
is
would never
why
sign
this
anything I
is,
couldn't see.
but they do it all the time. This is why a lot of time people always, there's this big controversy around leasing vehicle and all that stuff. But a lot of the time, even when you when you lease commercial vehicle and they tell you it's gonna be at that rate, if you're a smart person, you start to do your payments and do the numbers, you will realize that you're actually paying more than what they tell you.
A lot more.
You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So a lot of the time, I just go to the bank, sit down with my finance, and I'll talk to them, and I'll work my interest rate out there. I get a cashier check, and I go and I get my stuff. You get what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's just way easier. Same thing when I was building a house with me and my wife. We find a banker. The banker was a Jewish guy in Jersey. He owns the bank. I didn't have to find no company that sell house and I sign up with this guy and they send it over to approval. No, the guy pulled my credit right in front of me, right there in his office. Pull my credit and tell me what my interest rate and how much he can lend me right there and print out the approval and give it to me.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And I get
Mm-hmm.
a better interest rate. When I purchase my house, I get a low interest rate through FHA. You get what I'm saying? So
Okay.
again, you just gotta know. You just
Well, hey,
gotta
Corey,
Everything is about knowing.
yes, sir.
I'm gonna check on your email and drop back down to the chat and let somebody else come up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna drop my email. This is my email. Shoot me an email and I'll give you an address to mail it to. All right.
That's your email right there.
That's my email address. So you can email me, right? Write it down. I'll keep it up on the for the remaining of the live, and then you know what I mean. Shoot me that, and then we can work something out where I can sell some of those mud flap, man. Hey, man, anybody want to support Corey Mud Flap? Shoot me an email. All right, and then we can get it on the back of your back of the truck, man. We gotta support my Oregon. So when we're in Oregon, we can go to the beach or we can shoot our AK and don't get in no trouble because there's a lot of forests up there.
Nothing but
Oh
forest.
yeah,
Yeah,
summertime.
hey Norman, we can go over there because you from North Carolina. You probably have like a bunch of tutu, man. We can grab 5 AK and just go over there and just let it out, man.
Now, North Carolina. North Carolina is growing. North Carolina ain't like that no more,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. But you fire 2 shots, there's a bunch of white people be crying out. Oh man,
Nah,
that's
nah,
noise.
nah,
No,
nah.
only in
Everybody,
Norman,
Oregon.
Norman.
everybody in North Carolina stay strapped.
Hey, Corey, could you tell him that that's the norm in
Everybody,
Oregon?
I,
everybody.
I can't lie to the guy. We're open carry over here.
But
I'm sur-
Corey,
I'm
what I'm
surrounded
saying,
by I'm
So is
surrounded by
North Carolina.
but
yeah.
Corey, you know if you shoot your guns, ain't nobody gonna call, cause that's the norm, right?
No, nobody calls. If they do, you
Exactly.
laugh
You
at
do that in North Carolina, the whole department is there
them.
checking it out. Let's check out what's going on over by
That,
Norman House.
that, that, that's not true. That's over there in Jersey. That's how they do it in
In
Jersey. See,
Jersey.
In Jersey, you don't have you can't carry in Jersey. Nowhere up there. You can't even have a gun up there. Okay, a
Who said
rifle maybe, but
who said you can't
up in
carry in
Jersey,
Jersey? Who said that?
you can't.
Who
That's the
said
law.
who? That's what the law said. They would like you
Yeah,
to carry. Who say you
yeah.
can't? Who say you can't carry? Listen,
Oh, you can.
we
But
carry everywhere.
you be like, yeah,
You ever watch
be
a
like,
movie? You ever watch a movie Catch Me If You Can?
Oh, that's a
yeah.
good movie.
Oh, you
But
watch
that wasn't about a gun though. That was
no,
about
no, but that no,
forging.
but that's what we PA boys do in New Jersey all the time. Catch me if you can. What's wrong with you,
Uh,
Norman?
Yeah.
hey, man, listen. That one thing you got to understand about North Carolina, that everybody carry guns down here. It's easy to get a gun down here.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, we got mountains
But
here in Oregon. We shoot across canyons.
canyons,
Exactly.
Heck yeah.
that and that's what's in Oregon. Canyons.
Well,
You
you
can't
look
do
at
that
look at Southern Oregon. It's all full of the Cascade and coastal range. I mean, we got mountains everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere.
People could get missing up there.
Hey,
Well,
Oregon.
there's
I
two
love
rules of it.
Oregon though. I love Oregon. It's very nice. I
It's
go to
beautiful.
Yeah,
Portland. I go to Portland, Oregon. I drove from
that's
there to
it.
go to I go to Eugene. You know Eugene, right?
Oh yeah, Eugene's about an hour north from where I
Yeah.
live.
Never heard
Yeah.
of it.
I pick up in Eugene before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're pretty
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, they got some nice white women over there too. Yeah.
Eugene's.
When I'm over there, I gotta change my language. Wagwan man. And they like you Jamaican. I like Bob
Well,
Marley, you know.
Eugene's got the University of Oregon. I mean, the Oregon Ducks are pretty big.
Yeah. Right, Eugene.
Yeah,
Yep. Because there's a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of university over there. Yep.
yeah. It's really
That's
diverse up there too.
They got a weight station. You know the weight station between Portland and Eugene,
I never drove
like
big trucks. I never
downtown. Like,
worried about it.
oh yeah, there's two weight station that always turn on, man.
Oh yeah.
Always turn on. Oregon State Trooper, man. They're always running around.
There's a lady that works down here. I heard a lot of the drivers complain about her. They called her the Dragon Lady.
Yeah.
Man, she would look for a paint chip and write you up about it.
Oh, she's a DOT officer.
Ah, terrible.
Mm-mm-mm.
They called her Dragon Lady. Just
Hey, me and Norman gonna come over there and check it out, man. Cause
what you like dragon ladies?
he's running around talking about you can shoot up in the air and don't get no police calling up. Man,
Nah, you
stop
don't
your
get in
knives,
trouble.
man.
Man,
Get in
listen, I'm
trouble.
telling you.
Oh man,
We
listen.
shoot those. We shoot illegal fireworks off all the time.
Oh
Listen,
man.
in North Carolina, ask anybody from North Carolina. You got people carry weapons in the back of their trucks. They carry on
Yeah,
their hip.
we're not saying they can't carry it. I'm just saying that in Oregon, Corey can let off 50 rounds and ain't no police gonna show up. You let off
Because
50
ain't no
rounds.
police. Look, ain't no police 100 miles from there. I mean, there's nobody even around. When you got nothing but woods. You heard him. You heard what he said. A canyon.
Oh no,
Dang
we
it.
got the canyons are right next to the town.
Man,
Sometimes
Man,
towns are built in a canyon.
man, who wanna go? Man, I don't need to see that. I'm good. I'm
Corey,
a city guy.
he gonna
I'm a city guy.
Corey, he gonna email me, man. We gonna hook it up, man. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir. I'll do that.
we gonna, but yo, Corey, thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
And let me ask you, you know Mark the Mentor? Cause I'm on that channel tomorrow too.
I
I'm
don't know.
I'm gonna pull it up on the YouTube right now. He's my we do a lot of collab together. So I also do a Monday live with him, and I'm gonna be over there tomorrow. Actually, let me show you the flyer for the Monday live. I'm gonna pull it up and show you, and then you can just subscribe to his channel and then follow me over there. Also, I'm everywhere, man. I'm everywhere. So let me show you. This is his YouTube channel. Oops, that's it right here. Mark the
Oh, Mark
Mentor.
the Mentor. I thought you
Yeah,
said Martin.
yeah, Mark, we're gonna be on, and this is a live tomorrow that we're gonna have. You see my picture right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff.
Okay.
All right, so join me over there tomorrow. Subscribe to his channel, man. Watch the video. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
I appreciate you dropping in, and yeah, I'm looking forward for that email you're gonna send me.
Yep.
All
I'll
right.
do that when I drop off the live here.
Yeah, and yeah, but I'm gonna definitely watch out for you tomorrow. North Carolina just passed no permit ownership or firearm purchase. Hey, Norman, somebody just shut you down, man.
Who that? Who trying to shut? They don't know what they talking about.
It just said right here, man.
They don't know what they talking about, man.
Read on the screen, man. Read on the screen. I'm gonna let you go, Corey. You can go if you want, man.
Okay, bud.
I appreciate you.
Bye.
Norman, look at the screen.
I can't see the screen. Hold on, I see it.
North Carolina just passed no permit ownership for firearm. What I mean, you don't
Well,
have to have a permit. No permit.
down here, or
So you're
you get, man. Listen, down here, everybody got guns. Everybody,
I know.
everybody.
You don't need a permit. That's what I say. Yeah, just how I say. You
Yeah,
don't need a permit.
gun shops, big as Walmart's down here, man. And
Yeah.
you don't have a gun shop where you at. You know that.
Who?
You.
Man, in Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania, North, New Jersey, y'all ain't got none of
I
that.
don't live in Jersey. I live in Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania, they don't have no gun shops.
All right, come around everybody else in the subdivision. You find out if they got gun or they got
Oh,
water. If they got water gun or they got real gun.
no, I'm not saying they don't have real guns. They got real
Yeah,
guns.
listen. There's a gun shop not too far from where I live.
What, Walmart?
No, an actual gun shop. We got a lot of gun shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of gun shop. And a matter of fact, let me ask you this. If you're carrying your gun in your car and the officer pull you over, do you have to tell him that you have it?
Yes.
In Pennsylvania, you don't.
You gotta, not only do you have to tell them, you gotta put it on the dashboard.
Exactly. See, in Pennsylvania, I don't have to disclose that.
Mm,
And in Pennsylvania, I don't have to detach anything.
mm.
And in Pennsylvania, I can open carry. See that? What you talking
Okay.
about, man?
Okay.
You talking to a Jamaican guy, man. What you talking about, man? Man, gotta tell no officer. I can go to a full traffic stop and he never know that I got a gun in the car. And even if he asks me, I can tell him I wish not to answer that question. I don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And if
I
I'm
know here you got to.
yeah, because the law is. But here's the thing, though. If I live in Pennsylvania, I can't drive through Maryland because Maryland doesn't recognize my permit.
No state does.
You know what I'm saying?
No
But
state does.
I can, but we're running, man. We ain't worrying about no permit, man. We're running. We're
I
running.
see. I
Yeah,
see.
we run. We go to New York, New Jersey, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. We go to Jersey every day. We running.
Well, not with your guns. Better not
Yeah.
go there with your gun.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I said, if you ever watch a movie, Catch Me If You Can. We running,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We
Well, I know in
running,
New
Norman.
York, in New York, it's a minimum year in jail.
Man, listen, we're running. You hear
You
me?
see what happened to Plaxico Burress, that the football player who shot
Yeah.
himself and got 2 years.
Yeah, well, we're running. That's him. We're running. We ain't worrying about the state law. We're running.
That's right. Keep running.
You know what they say is not what you have, is how you use it.
Keep
So you know what I
running.
mean? I'm gonna come down to your state with my tutu, man.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway, so yeah, man. The truck you have is a nice truck. But you got one of the big boys, the big heavy duty boys. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a 26 footer, right?
26. Air ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stick.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, that's good, man. You're working with the brokers and you see I drop a lot of info. For all the guys who wasn't here on Wednesday, please go and watch the live that I did on Wednesday. Norman was here, can tell you it was a whole host of information. Did you like that live, man? What do you like
Yes.
about it?
It had a lot of information in it, and it had what I like about it was you told a lot of information about the ELDs.
Uh-huh.
You told a lot of information about how to get ready for your
The pre-trip.
not your pre-trip for your
I want to ask you a
not the,
question. I want to ask you a question. Why were you laughing so much in the live, man? You were laughing at everybody. You were.
because it was just funny. It's just
Oh man.
some of the things people ask to me is just funny.
Right, right.
But you was also talking about the brokers. You
Mm-hmm.
was talking about how people will run and don't have an ELD. How
Right.
they don't do it right and then they end up messing up. That was funny. How you going to be over the road and the
Bro.
DOT guy, I don't need I'm running off of paper. You had a video. You showed some kind of
Yeah, yeah. I showed the
um,
video. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, with the guy talking about I don't run off ELD. It take away my money.
Yeah, you can't do that. And I'm gonna so if Andrew not Andrew say copy, but if he wasn't here, man, go watch our live. I drop a whole bunch of stuff in it. And I'm gonna do a next live similar to that one where I'm gonna talk about the type of truck people need to get in. And also I'm going to be dropping, and this is the one that you're gonna love. This is the one that you're going to love. I'm going to drop the driver cost to broker. A lot of guys don't know how much to charge for detention. They don't know how to charge for driver assist. They don't know how to charge for additional charges that is occur while they're doing a load. You get what I'm saying? So I'm
People may know how to charge. It's just the fact that if the broker's going to give it to you. I mean, you
you
have
no
brokers that
you be surprised. I spoke to brokers and a lot of detention. These guys don't even submit for it. Like guys will go to places for 5 hours, and brokers just like, yeah, he just sent a bill. Well, he never even request detention. And I'm like, that's 3 hours. 3 hours at $50 an hour. That's $150 you just lose.
yeah, but it'd be more times where the broker doesn't give up the detention pay. You know, the
Then if
broker's job is to keep most of the money for themselves.
yeah, but that's why I'm gonna go into depth and tell people how to maneuver those stuff. Because here's the thing. We gotta stop let brokers come and do stuff to our trucking company as if they're the one that are in control of our trucking company. You get what I'm saying? And a lot
Hmm.
of the time when we don't get paid for something is because we do not go through the proper process. Let me tell you something. If I have a detention from a broker, let's say it's a new broker that I've never worked with before, I don't send that BOL to that broker until I get my revised rate con. See, what a bunch of people do is send a BOL to give them. Once you send that to give them, it's game on for them because they gotta submit that BOL to their accounting department so they can get paid. You get what I'm saying? And so
Yes.
if there's no proof of delivery from you to them, they cannot submit that to their customer to get paid. You get what I'm saying? So if you're giving all
Yes, that
if you're
makes
giving
sense.
all the stuff up for free, then yeah, they're not gonna give you. And I made those mistakes when I came on here. When I first came on here, I made all those mistakes. But over a period of time, people start to inform me. You want to get paid for this? Don't like 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 another thing I told a guy the other day. The moment a broker notify you after doing a delivery that he's gonna file a claim against your insurance company, do not send him the BOL. Do not send him because he's gonna use that as proof of delivery to submit to the insurance company. No proof, no claim get paid. You can ask any insurance company. You get what I'm saying? So there's just things
Uh
that a
huh.
lot of people don't know. People go and they're offloading truck. on a loading dock. That's $75, $80. People show up, they're taking off these load with their lift gate. That's $150 up to $250, depending on how much pallet. You can't come out here and do free work. You see that lift gate? It has a motor attached to it. That's an engine. That has to get serviced like everything else on your truck. So
And it takes batteries.
every time you use it, you got to charge to use it, because if that motor go out, those motors, like, depending on the type of lift gate system you have, they're like 3-4, they go up to $800.
More than that.
Exactly, depending on the brand you're using. So again, if you guys not charging for these stuff, you're losing. So those are stuff that, people need to know, and I'm gonna go in depth with that, because again, Daniel said his ELD freezes up. You need to call Keep Trucking. You get what I'm saying? He say you gotta pay to get it reinstalled. You gotta call Keep Trucking. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff, but keep tuned, man. And I'm gonna drop a new list of brokers that work with carriers after 90 days, and I'm gonna talk about these brokers. I'm gonna talk about is brokers that not anybody can get in on them. You gotta, there's a certain things to look for. You get what I'm saying? So I'm dropping the juice, but I'm happy that you're following me, man, and just keep watching. And I know you watch Mark the Mentor, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep watching us, man, and we're dropping the info, and letting you guys have, everything that you want. Andrew said last week Wednesday. Yeah, we did the live last week Wednesday.
It was Wednesday?
Yeah, it was this Wednesday. Sorry, it wasn't last week Wednesday. It was this Wednesday.
With you and Mark the Mentor and the other guy?
No. It's talking about the live that I did. The live I did was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Me and Mark was on Monday. Me, Mark, and Axel. And then tomorrow,
was Monday?
Yeah, and then tomorrow me and him gonna be back on live again. So we're gonna chop it up. You know what I mean?
You sure it was Monday? I thought it was Sunday.
No, me and Mark only do live on Monday.
On Monday? Okay. Because I listened to that live. It was you, Mark, and the guy that does the cargo van.
Yeah, that's Axel. Yeah, and we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, y'all was talking about giving away starter kits, like helping people with pallets and gas cars.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Oh, you're talking the one before? Yeah, we're gonna do the webinar, and
Yeah, the webinar. Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. This is Mark channel. For a lot of people who don't know Mark the Mentor. This is his channel, man. We're gonna be over there tomorrow. Me, him, the three wise men coming up tomorrow. Go subscribe and watch the channel, and we're gonna talk about this tomorrow. You know what I mean? And we're gonna chop it up. But I'm gonna let you go, man, because your wife is watching, and keeping hanging around me, you'll get in big trouble.
Real quick, how do I sign up for a mentorship with you?
The mentorship, you gotta go online. You gotta go to my website. Let me give you the website. Let me put it up on the screen so you can see. This is the website you gotta go to. And you go to the website and you go sign up to the website, and it should take you to. Let me just take you to the website real quick so you can see. And a lot of people watch my channel. You want to do consultation, whatever it is, this is the website. You go there, and yeah, we chop it up over there. Sign up. Let me pull it up on the screen so a lot of people go. And I'm gonna jump back on my Instagram. I used to be on Instagram heavy, but you know what I mean?
Okay.
They got them girls, man. They be calling me, they be texting me, they be cookie fresh. You know what I mean?
That
So
accent.
this is the website, and then you go to book,
Uh-huh.
and everything pops up. I got everything right here.
Got you.
And then this is the mentorship right here, and
And how long does it take for you to respond?
how long, man?
Yeah.
You right away. I mean,
Okay.
if you book it today, then we start preparing for everything. But right now I'm going on vacation. I gotta take my beautiful wife because I can't afford for my wife to leave me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Can't can't do like some of these dudes, man. All right. I can't afford to have my wife leave me. So I'm gonna be out of here, um, and chop it up with her and
Well,
get
how
out of
long?
here.
You're not giving me no dates.
Man, listen, man. Me and Kenisha going on a vacation. There ain't no special time to go and come back, man.
Oh,
I'm rolling with the boss of all boss right there, man. She might want to spend 2 extra nights, have 2 extra tequila, man.
okay.
You
So
know,
basically, when
she
I
she
book it, when
she
I
might
book
wanna
the,
listen. She might
huh?
wanna leave from one side of the country of the world and go to another side for 2 days. You never know with this woman.
Got you. I got you.
You know what I
That's
mean?
all. So basically, I'm gonna book it, and then from there we'll chop it up.
Hey, what you do? Just send me an email before you book anything. Send me an
Okay.
email, outline what you're trying to do, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Got you.
Cause she don't like when I'm on vacation or in that space, and then have to be talking about, you know,
No videos, none of that. Vacation is vacation.
we ain't gonna drop no location, nah. She
No,
just
I'm saying when you on vacation, you ain't allowed to do no
yeah,
lives.
she don't want, she don't mind, she don't listen. My wife, she's not. She don't want no video. She don't want you to make no video. And yeah, me and my wife is on vacation. She don't want none of that stuff.
None of
The
that.
live, she don't mind. You can do a live, but you gotta keep in mind if you gotta take her out. But she rather you just she like if it's vacation, it's vacation. She believe there's a time and a place for everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So yeah. But I'm gonna wrap it up, man, and let you guys, get ready for Mark. He's coming up in a short minute, but I'm glad that you drop in, man. Thank you again for subscribing and watching. Like I said, man, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of info pertaining that whole entire charges that driver need to charge. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So you guys can get the info that you need. All right.
All right, man. Take it easy, Kurt.
All right, Mr. North Carolina, that was defending North Carolina so much. North Carolina is the best country in the world. Ain't
Now I ain't say
nobody
that.
better. And
I said it was
nobody,
better than Oregon and
and,
Pennsylvania.
and nobody state is better than North Carolina in the Charlotte area,
That's
said by
right.
the mayor Norman himself.
That's right.
Oh man, you live in Charlotte side or you live on the outskirt of Charlotte? Which side you
In
live in?
Charlotte.
Oh, you live in
The
Charlotte.
outskirts, the east side.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, I live in Charlotte. East side.
Is it funny? 5 years ago, Charlotte wasn't the way it looked today. The state,
10 years ago, it's totally different.
yeah. You see how they build it up, right, and keep building.
Totally different.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
man, they stay building.
I used to spend the
And
night in
any,
Charlotte.
any little,
Hey, 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 hey! I used to spend the night
yeah,
in Charlotte. That's how I know.
okay.
I forgot your
You
wife.
probably spent the night. You
I,
spent the
I
night
forgot.
all.
I forgot your
Look, you
wife
spent.
listening.
Nah, she ain't listening. My wife don't care about stuff like this.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? She don't care about no truck. She don't want to be in no truck. She got
Oh
her own
man.
career.
Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, but it's nice though. It developed a real nice
It's
nice
beautiful.
state.
Weather
Yeah.
beautiful. People beautiful. You know everything.
I stopped by Rush Truck Center a couple times too. You know where that is, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's off 85.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So
Right there.
yeah. All right. Well, that's good, man. Thank you for dropping by, my brother. You know you're welcome anytime. All right.
Appreciate it, man. And I will be hitting you up with this email and setting up a consultation for
Yes,
membership
sir.
for the mentorship.
All right, my man. No
All
problem.
right. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
All right. Cool. That's Norman, guys. Shout out to Norman, man. Dropping in the live, man. Norman was in the live. Hey, man. I keep it real. People like the realness. Shout out to Corey. You know, I told you guys sometime I drop on other people platform. I got a lot of different platform that I go on, and Corey was a moderator over there, and I was talking about some stuff over there, and he said, "Yeah," and I shout out my channel, and here you are over here, and I keep it real. So hey, shout out to Norman and Corey, man. Oregon is in the building. A lot of forests in Oregon. And yeah, Portland, Oregon. I've been there a couple times to pick up and delivery. Beautiful, beautiful states over there. If you like the countryside and like to be in a peace and quiet, Oregon is a very nice state. You get what I'm saying? Charlotte, North Carolina, it's become a state where it is fast growing. They're building up constantly around the city, in the city, and the outside, and the 85 throughout the whole entire North Carolina into South Carolina. They're doing the roadway. So I don't know, the future looks bright for those states. And of course, the cost of living in Charlotte have gone up because they're constantly building and running around, making the state look like any other major city. And then you got these rappers that are just constantly shouting out the state of North Carolina. I think it got the baby is from there. So you got a lot of guys who always shouting out the state in their music videos. And but hey, man, I'm from Pennsylvania. I live in a neighborhood where a bunch of old people, they're all retired. You know what I mean? And it's all crickets out here, man. Ain't nothing going on out here. All right? Ain't nothing. I'm here in my front room doing my YouTube, and it's like dead silence. You can't even hear anything. That's how quiet it is. All right? But anyway, man, this topic that I'm talking about today, that YouTubers coming and just making people believe that there's this whole entire millions of dollars in this YouTube business while doing box truck is not true. Um, and guys, just do your research. Please do your research. Even me, I'm Kirk Ifresh. I'm on YouTube, man. Research even me. You get what I'm saying? Go do your research on even me if you have to. If you're gonna do business, still research me. Listen, I always tell people, man, history is best qualified when it's documented, okay? Go and research even your boy Kirky Fresh. I got 111 videos. Get what I'm saying? You got people out here with 20 videos telling you how to become a millionaire. All right? And when you look, they only got a few videos about all these other stuff. You get what I'm saying? So go do your research. No matter what you do, research, 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 research. Always be careful of who and what you sign up for. Because at the end of the day, any money you lose coming in or getting out of any business at all is going to be your fault. Not mine, your fault. And stay away from guarantee. Stay away from guarantee. If somebody guarantee you that they can get you $4,000, $6,000, $12,000 a week, yeah, I don't even guarantee people that stuff. So please stay away from that stuff. All right. I'm gonna let you guys go, man, because I gotta get ready for Mark Live. Let me show you guys his channel one more time. Go subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. I'm gonna be over there tomorrow. We're gonna be discussing some new information that we get coming in the box shop business, brokers, a whole bunch of stuff. Here it is right here. Turn on your notification so you guys can be notified when we go live tomorrow. You got the three wise men coming up. You got Axel, Mark, and Kirk. We're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of stuff that we've been following on the internet and in the news pertaining to the box truck. On Wednesday, there is not going to be any live this coming Wednesday because unfortunately I'm not going to be here. So there's not going to be any live this week. There is not going to be any live Sunday. Again, because I'm not going to be here. So for Wednesday and Sunday of this week, we're not gonna have any live. Shout out to everybody that drop in and watch a live, but unfortunately this week not gonna have any live. I'll be jumping on Mark live tomorrow, a three wise men. So we'll be wrapping up the week with that live. And yeah. Otherwise, I'm that, man. Just keep watching, stay safe. Do your research and don't be fooled by anyone. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, I want to show you guys, man. If Amazon was one of the company that you could make millions of dollars out of, trust me, I would have been a part of that. You get what I'm saying? So just be careful. All right. I'm going to wrap it up, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, share the video, get if you guys want to sign up for consultation, I got my website up. You can go and book a consultation, man. And you know what I mean? Book a consultation and then, you guys we can start do something. All right. I am going to be heading out with a blast. All right. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Grace Logistic. Grace Logistic out of Chicago. Anyway, I'm out. While you guys are leaving, man, hit the like button on your way out. Hit the like button on your way out, man. And I'll be back. I'll be back when I'm back.